I am making this video in support of those who say there should not be any election in Cameroon this year, 2025. That the only campaign Cameroonians should be campaigning is that President Paul Biya should not run for the election. And when they will successfully remove President Paul Biya, then they can organize election in Cameroon. Because I came also to discover that the main problem in Cameroon is President Paul Biya. If you observe critically, if President Paul Biya stand even with Donald Trump, even with Putin, even with whosoever, some people even exaggerated it, in which I still consider it, that even if President Paul Biya stand with Jesus Christ, he will still win in Cameroon because they have corruption. So I saw people fighting that Kanto also desperately fighting that he will stand. But the question is, will you win and defeat the CPDM or President Paul Biya? That is the question that people are asking. And because of this particular question, many people are discouraged. They don't even want to participate in the upcoming presidential election because they already know the result, that President Paul Biya will win. Because they are the one controlling everything. The CPD, under the leadership of President Paul Biya, are the one organizing the election. They are the one choosing who will be at the polling station. They are the one appointing all the members of Election Cameroon, those responsible for organizing a counting election, and they are still the one appointing all the members of the Constitutional Council. These are the people responsible for declaring publicly the result. So we are still thinking the kind of magic that they will be loyal to Cameroonians instead of the one that they believe he is paying them, he can promote them, he can do or even send them to prison. That is the question many Cameroonians are asking. So the whole issue this 2025 should be, if all Cameroonians, the day President Paul Biya will declare that he will run for the upcoming presidential election, all Cameroonians stand up and say no. There will be no election if President Paul Biya will be part of it. This should be the campaign for all Cameroonians. Not whether Kanto will stand, whosoever will stand, Cabral Libi will stand. No, that should not be the issue. Because even if they stand, if all the opposition parties join together to form a coalition, they will not still defeat President Paul Biya because of the kind of corruption in Cameroon. I look at the possibility of cannot. If you see that in 1992, they struggled to make that there was just a small gap between President Paul Biya and John Fronde. In 2018, they show that there was just a small gap between President Paul Biya and Maurice Kanto. That is just to show to the international community that there was a little bit of tension. He did not win by majority. They know what they are doing. Exactly what they are doing. They are the one printing ballot papers. They are the one printing everything concerning election. They are the one issuing national identity card. And they keep on blaming Cameroonians that they are not collecting their national identity card. And then I'm thinking the kind of risks involved in moving in Cameroon with that national identity card, that somebody can go for it and refuse to collect it. They are doing all this for a purpose. And that is the issue. The only thing to break through and to liberate Cameroon is to remove President Paul Biya. Because President Paul Biya is standing as the stronghold, the mountain. If President Paul Biya is removed from power, many of his supporters will escape. They will go on voluntary exile, never to return to Cameroon. But because he is there, they are there supporting him. If he is not there, as the umbrella, they will be exposed. And many of them will escape out of Cameroon and they will allow Cameroon. And then the rightful people will take over. The whole issue is we should stand up that President Paul Biya should not. If President Paul Biya is going home, many will go home. Elite will go home. The top politicians will go home. Atanganji we know will go home. Many of his supporters will go home. Not only home in Cameroon, because they are afraid of one thing: the next president. Even if the next president is coming from the CPDM, they are still afraid of him, that he might not cover them. as President Paul Biya was. He might carry revenge, and those revenge, many of them will fall victim of, and they will escape. So if President Paul Biya is out, we are sure that 90% of the wicked people in Cameroon will be out. And then we can have a free and fair election in Cameroon. And that time, we will be sure that Osi Joshua can win, Akeremona can win, Kabira Dede can win, Maurice Kanto can win, or any other opposition leaders can win. But now, no. When President Paul Biya is still there, as the umbrella of evil, there is no hope. There is no hope. But if we can't stand up and send him home on retirement to rest and play with his great-grandchildren, then we will have a little hope for a better Cameroon.